Okay, we are. All right.
We have a microphone.
Well, it's pretty crazy. So right before we turned the button on, the whole building went black. So, I mean, it must be that extra heavy snow I see outside.
I don't know.
Yeah, but so weird. So Sue is out of town. Like I said, I have to pick her up at midnight tonight. And so, Ashley's in for Savannah. That was an exciting start to our morning.
It was a snowy morning.
I know.
In Montana.
Yeah. It's you never know about the weather around here. So I just wanted to talk about our last couple days. Been pretty fun. My husband's birthday is Valentine's Day, and so is his twin brother.
Obviously.
Yeah. Well, it's possible he could have been born.
True.
A couple minutes before midnight.
That happened this year. Like a twin was born in 2021, and then another twin was born in 2022.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that.
I feel like they did that on purpose.
Joe is older, but they both were born on the 14th.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we kind of had a fun day. We went to Back Nine, which if you haven't been there, is sort of like a golf simulator place. It's sort of like bowling, golf, it was pretty fun. We never actually really played much golf because we had 4 little kids there too, and they like to play soccer. So, and then yesterday, Ashley had a couple of her friends come by and do a singing Valentine.
It was cute.
And so if you would like to see that, it is on our Instagram story.
Yes.
So it is really cute. It's sort of a compilation. And
Friend of the shop, Blake.
Yes.
Who knits beautifully, and her sister, Britt.
Yeah, they were,
So,
and
they were all over town.
They're
yesterday.
very good singers.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
They really are. And guitar players.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. So please check that out. We are going to talk about Marls.
Marls.
So you've probably heard about it, and if maybe have already done it. But we are kind of taking after the Modern Daily Knitting Field Guide, which is their Marl. It's number 19. And I mean, we've been marling forever.
Yeah.
In fact,
it sounds more complicated than it is.
But our first marl experience, if we remember, Animals.
Yeah.
That was really fun, and she showed us how to do some fun marling techniques. And then the Modern Daily Knitting girls have sort of taken it to another...
Yes, a very fun level.
Yeah, very fun level, and kind of addicting, really.
It is.
Because, I mean, I am doing a piece from this book, but I can't say as much about it as Ashley can say about her projects, because the marling, the color explosion blanket is kind of what she's been doing, and like she just totally like dove in head first and pretty much got one done, and she's like, oh, I need to start another one.
I started another one for my mom who doesn't watch,
right?
I'm pretty sure. Or I just gave it away.
All right, so what's a good way to talk about this?
Well, first we need to say what marling is.
Okay,
because
marling
it's so
is
easy.
just either...
You just hold 2 different colors together.
Yeah, and it creates just a super
knit with them.
fun...
That's it.
Kind of an uneven look, really. I mean, it's smooth, but
yeah,
sometimes the dark
create
color
different
pops
colors
more. Sometimes the light color pops more. But
for the blankets,
in this case, used felted tweed.
Yeah, and 11 colors of felted tweed.
Right.
And then the field guide shows you, gives you a chart on how to combine your colors so that you get the most combinations within your blanket.
Your big color palette.
Yeah, out of 11 colors.
So one thing that Ashley did and that they recommend is creating like this little palette, basically. And so you have each one of these has a corresponding letter. And then within the pattern, they'll tell you exactly what one to use.
Knit with A and G or B and K, and they do that for 4 panels. So you want to hold up the big one, because I've just got the one panel here in blues and greens and yellows. Wow. I can't tell. I'm so used to being over there. I can't see.
Fabulous. Okay, this is the front. And how do I know that? Because of the seaming, I think.
This is a 3 needle bind off. And I just chose my favorite color as I got to know the colors. I just chose my favorite one to do the seaming. And it went really quick. I was kind of nervous about the seaming because I thought it would take forever, but it was very quick. So you can see here, all these different color combinations are just two felted tweed colors held together in different combinations throughout the whole thing.
It's sort of like a Sudoku for knitting.
Oh.
Like the way they sort of set the colors up.
But not as hard.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have to think about it.
No. And it's 4 panels. The thing I think that my friends that are doing this and I have talked about is that the strips are only 50 stitches. You're on a size 9 needle.
So you're going pretty quick.
You're going quick. And you just make good progress quickly. And every 18 rows, you get to drop a color and add a color, which is fun because you get to see a brand new marl.
Going, right.
Oh, it's very, it's fun. It's interesting.
I just love how it looks like just all bunched up too. It's gorgeous. I love it.
And now it's snowing, and so tonight it'll be chilly, and I will sit under that one and continue with this one, which is the blues and greens and a little yellow.
Does someone know that you're making this for them?
I just said it earlier on the video.
Oh.
I don't think she's watching.
Okay, all right.
So nobody tell her.
So
she's in Mississippi. I don't think.
If I would have done this version, color version, this right here, the seam, I was thinking would be really cool with that really bright.
Oh yeah, you gave me the idea to do a contrasting, a color that's not even in the blanket, which would totally be fun.
Yeah, I think that's really fun.
So another thing I wanted to show is how it looks. As you're going,
blocked and not blocked.
Yeah. So this is a panel that I have not blocked yet, and I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of scrunchy. It is a lot shorter, and then once you soak it for 2 hours, at least 2 hours, and then lay it flat, it really smooths out. It really kind of transforms. I don't know how to say it. And I guess that's the felted tweed, right? The felted tweed is just that way when it blocks.
I know. And it's really funny. I was going to wear my my soundtrack pullover, but I realized I probably have worn it a lot during our video, so I didn't wear it. No. But it's this color. And I think it is probably by far my favorite sweater to wear, and maybe just because the way it drapes,
after you blocked it.
Yeah, I can do my little front tuck perfect, and it doesn't bunch up. And the felted tweed is a great choice for so many things. So this is going to be pretty lightweight blanket.
Yeah, but it's 2 strands of DK weight, but it doesn't feel super heavy when I
now you guys are going to have an extra blanket at your house because you've got your fight over it blanket.
Got my fight over it, and now I have this one. And then I'm mailing this one away eventually.
Right.
Yeah.
I get pretty soon you won't have a fight over it blanket.
Maybe.
Because everyone will have their own blanket.
Yeah. That'll be a while.
But then also, by the time you get done with this, maybe, your kids will be hightailing it out of the house. And you won't have to worry.
Yeah.
You'll have your 2 favorite blankets for your 2 favorite people.
There. Right. Okay, so another thing that I loved about this blanket, doing this blanket, and this is just totally, my little organization brain, but I used one of our train case from Della Q to keep it all organized. Now, this is so cool because the top of this is magnet, and this is my color card.
Scissors on
I've got scissors and a needle to weave in the ends.
I see that.
And my color card, which tells me which letter I assigned to each color.
Did you pick this piece of paper on purpose?
No, I think I grabbed it from behind the counter. And then this is me writing out which color is coming up next, basically.
Oh, okay.
And then I line them up in here. I line my skeins up like in a row right in here. And then when I'm done, I throw it in a big basket and I pull the next one.
Oh.
And then on my knit nights with my friends, Liz is also working on her own color explosion throw. And she's doing kind of the pinks and reds, but she threw in some of her own favorite colors. I put this at the coffee shop on our little table, and it's just so organized.
It is.
I love it.
Yeah,
so
so
much.
I think
we have one of these left.
Yeah, one left, but I actually just ordered some, but really, I guess it's really in super high demand. So right now, the only color I could get was the really pretty petal pink, which is gorgeous, really.
It is very pretty.
So that is coming. So yeah, I love this.
Oh, and these have a little tray in them. I took the
right.
tray out because I wanted to put more yarn in. But the tray just sits right down in there, and you could put more tools
right,
on top of that.
Which for traveling, you could, and then just take that out.
On a train.
I love the and automobiles. I love that idea of just being able to put this on. And now it looks like we're going to be on the plane more. Like hopefully. So I know I will be. I'm tentatively planning a trip to Australia the end of April. So be kind to everyone while I'm gone. But for my daughter Maddie, so she is pregnant and is due on May 6th. So my plan is to be there when the baby is born.
That is a long plane ride.
It is, but being a knitter, who cares?
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I relish it because I have nothing else to do. I don't have to do laundry. I don't have to
answer
cook,
emails.
anything. I just, you can't move, really. I mean, you walk around, but I mean, it's not the most comfortable thing to do, but when you have knitting, it makes everything better.
Think about how good this would slide under the seat in front of you. Yep. I mean, I'm going to fly to Seattle in April.
Well, let me know.
I'm going to take this.
That'll be before I go, right? So, yeah.
That's just like an hour.
That's I know. 19 hours, though. You got to pack a lot in your bag on an airplane for a 19-hour flight.
Yeah.
So.
You should have. We need to show. I'm usually keeping up with the time over there, and now I'm just chatting away.
This one is one that Susan Germer, who works here, is doing. Here's her little recycled color card from some little cookies. Oh, it's dog treats. And she
picked colors that she loved. So if you could see our felted tweed section, I don't know how many colors we have. It's a lot.
I don't either.
But she just went through and just picked all her favorite colors.
Which I love. I think this is just beautiful. And I was commenting to Ashley yesterday, if you just took 3 cubes and say, I'm just going to do the colors in those cubes, because the way we have them organized, it's really gorgeous.
That color, yeah.
So I thought we were going to do it over there.
I forgot.
Anyway, you don't have to stick to the prescribed color palettes, but we also sort of came up with some other ones. So if you're more in the neutral zone, this would be a beautiful collection to put together for that.
Or if you like brights and rainbow, this would be a good one. Or just come in and pick 11 colors. And
you could close your eyes and you'd probably be doing just fine.
Yeah, because the felted tweed, they go together well.
Yeah, that's one nice thing about Rowan is, they take great care in keeping their palettes really cohesive. So you're not going to ever get a bad choice.
You can look at the cubes of Rowan yarn, and tell
they plan it out for sure. Yeah.
Oh, we also need to talk about the way I blocked. My panels.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I've never gotten one of these before, but now
you're
now I'm addicted to these. So the Cocoa Knits Knitter's Block Kit is help me. There you go. Yeah. So these little puzzle pieces. How would you describe
they have like a little fabric surface that's sort of, I don't want to say sticky, but grippy.
A little grippy.
So things don't just slide around, which there are a lot of other, people use a lot of the toy plastic mats that's similar, but it's really a lot different. So
it wouldn't dry as well.
No, it wouldn't, because you don't have this surface on here. And the other thing is a lot of those actually have formaldehyde in them. The cheaper like ones that you would get at some of the big box stores. This one does not. So it has all these, and of course because of the there's 16 So you can create all kinds of different.
Yes.
So are you just creating like a long strip?
I just created a long strip. I put 2 side by side. I went all the way down my dining room table. And then I blocked in my laundry room because I have a long counter there.
Oh, yeah.
I built the same thing there. You can... Now, I didn't get fussy about the measurements.
Oh.
Like, because they tell you how wide and how long.
Right.
I made my pink one a little longer than what they said. I did 2 extra sections. Okay. And so I just didn't get too picky.
It's going to be about the same throughout
but
the whole
you could take the pins that are in the kit, pin it out every section if you wanted. You could also use this cute little checkerboard.
So these are all in inches.
This is all, each square's an inch, so you could measure it that way. I just got a tape measure and generally just made sure they were the same length.
So you can put all these together and make a really long one. Like, how many did it take to put a strip
I didn't use
on?
all of them. I don't know.
Yeah.
7? Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't use everything in there to block one strip. So, and then I get up the next morning, it's dry. And
I
have
That's
a little
nice
ladder.
thing, just a little bit lightweight, so it's not going to be super heavy, super dense. So, yeah.
So this, I don't know why I've never, again, bought before, but now I have it for all my blocking needs. All of my blocking needs.
I still have the old roll-up one.
Oh, I remember that
one. I still have that, and I use that, but I feel like, I remember blocking a felted tweed project, my easy folded poncho, and, that's like 50, 60 inches long. You can't fit that on one of those. I wish I would have had that at that time.
Well, because you could make those into a triangle for a shawl. Or just, make a square for a sweater and then add one out for the arms.
Right.
So the arms can stick out. There's lots of possibilities.
So there's another project in the Marl book that I just wanted to talk about that I've been doing. This is a great sort of like as you're going on other projects and you're taking a break or whatever. This is the Marlogram scarf.
Probably need to get close on this. I'm not there to say, but I feel like we have to get close.
Like that. And I have been sort of knitting away on this one. And she actually uses the Freya gradient balls, so that is what I'm doing. So it's really a very slow moving project. But and the colors too, you can sort of see that it is.
I can see the gradient change starting. Yeah, right there.
So eventually this will be a cowl. And I'll be happy with it.
And eventually you'll end up with these 2 colors?
Yes, eventually it will. I'm going... Yeah.
Are you from the inside? Going out? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am going from... Yeah, so eventually it's going to be white and this hot pink color.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think that'll be cool.
I love it.
I do too.
So, Marling.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yep, Marling. Yay.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's our I
think so too. So we will see you next week.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
You can keep talking because
yes,
I
I
have
can.
to go turn the video
off. So when
the
when my people came yesterday to deliver me my message, they gave me candy. So that is what I'll be eating today.
Okay. See you guys
Bye.
later. Bye.